Sales of existing homes in July notching the biggest monthly gains in history. We saw that number jump 24% compared to the previous month. Let's bring in Michael Fulfrey. He is a licensed real estate agent and star of Netflix's new show, $1 Million Beach House. We've also got Sarah Painter, who covers the sector for us. Michael, it's great to have you on today. Let's start with that number we got this morning. I mean, there's certainly a trend here in that despite what we're seeing in the broader economic picture, the housing market has kind of led the recovery. And when you look at the number today, the gains, the largest monthly gains in history, I mean, where's this demand coming from right now?
So it's interesting that it's happening now. We've been on a bit of a down market in 2018 and 2019. And going to 2020, we were very optimistic. Unfortunately, COVID-19 hit and hit very hard in New York. And New York City clients and the wealthy clientele were really looking for somewhere to go. And our market has become very appealing to those trying to get out of that three-dimensional lifestyle and have some room and a place to work remotely, because that's pretty much what everybody's doing right now. So we've seen a huge demand because of the current situation that we're in with the global pandemic.
Thanks, Michael, for being here. I wanted to ask you, in the trailer for your Netflix show, which comes out on Wednesday, you talk about getting commission for your son that was on the way. Now your son is here, a little over a year old. Is that right?
Yeah,
and a lot has changed for the Hamptons. So can you describe the uptick in demand that you're seeing compared to what was going on when you were recording the show?
Yeah, so obviously last summer was a seller's market. We're in a completely different place. So ever since the pandemic has hit, and pretty much since January, there's been over $1.9 million in transaction done. I'm sorry, $1.9 billion, over 800 homes sold. That's a 25% increase. That's kind of the model we're seeing, that 25% increase month to month out in the Hamptons market. We're one of the only markets that are really robust and doing an incredible job. So $1.9 billion in transactions. These are record numbers. We actually had a 200% increase on homes over $20 million. So we're seeing a high net worth of individuals that are buying homes out in the Hamptons. Also, what's fantastic is the average price per home is going up because of all these transactions. The price per home has been to $2.3 million per transaction.
And so how has this impacted the availability of what's on the market? Are you hustling now more than ever, or has the market gotten so tight that things have slowed down for you?
So due to the low inventory, so on the rental side, we're running at about 5% inventory. On the sales side, we have about 20% inventory left. Luckily, we do have a lot coming to the market because people are seeing an opportunity. So luckily, as inventory started depleting, a lot of new inventory has come to the market. So luckily, as agents, we've been able to take advantage of that and have buyers that are so willing to pull the trigger and pull it quickly, because we're seeing bidding wars that we've never seen before. We're seeing homes that have been on the market for years that are now selling. And it's pretty much indicative of the market. It's just right now is a hot time, and the Hamptons is the place to be.
And you call yourself Mr. Southampton, and you're known for literally getting kicked out of doctors' offices and lawyers' offices, going door to door trying to sell properties. Is this the tenacity that it takes to make it in the Hamptons? And can we expect to see more of that on the show?
So that's how I got my Netflix show. I simply was all about doing things very unorthodox to other people. I'll do anything to get a buyer. I'll do anything to sell a property, as long as it's within the law. And it's just very important for me to stand out and be different than any other agent. These days, everything is remote, as you noticed. So a Netflix show, Instagram, any kind of social media push, anything you can do to be different is fantastic. Also getting kicked out of the stock exchange because you want to go talk to brokers.
Anything to sell a home and get kicked out of the stock exchange, that has my attention. I will be watching. And the show launches next week. Thank you so much, Michael. It's great to have you on today. Our thanks to
Wednesday,
Sarah.
August 26th. Thank you.